Let me tell you a little story, folks. A story about a game that was abandoned. A game that was thrown into the shadows and kicked around like it didn't belong among PlayStation's pantheon of polished darlings. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Days Gone. Yes, that game, released in 2019 by Bend Studio, the same crew behind Siphon Filter. They gave us an open-world, post-apocalyptic, zombie-infested biker survival game with heart, with grit, with soul, but you wouldn't know it from the way critics treated it. Oh no, they didn't see the vision. They didn't feel the engine roar beneath them. They didn't ride with Deacon scent, John through the pine-stained hills of Oregon, dodging freakers, scavenging for fuel, building a life from the ashes. No, they slapped it with the all-mixed reviews label. And just like that, Sony pulled the plug on a sequel, tossed it aside like yesterday's leftovers while they polished their shiny prestige titles. But here we are, 2025, and what's this riding back into town? Shotgun blazing, middle finger raised. Days Gone Remastered. And let me tell you something, this isn't just a remaster. This is revenge. Bend Studio just pulled a fast one. While nobody was looking, they polished the beast, injected it with pure PS5 horsepower, and slapped on a $10 upgrade that feels more like a defibrillator. This game didn't just get up from the grave. It kicked the coffin lid off and stormed into your living room like it never left. Let's start with the dual sense support, because holy hell, this is how you use the damn controller. You feel the weight of your bike. The terrain bites back. Gravel crunches. Mud drags you. Rain slicks your wheels. Haptic feedback isn't just a gimmick, it's the road screaming through your fingers. And those adaptive triggers. Every gunshot has bite. Every throttle pull on Deacon's bike tugs your soul forward. It's not just immersive, it's intimate. It's alive. And the visuals. Look, this isn't a full remake, okay? It's not a Demon's Souls overhaul, but it's a polished diamond. A stable, razor-sharp 60 FPS experience with cleaner textures, faster loading, and smoother animations. No more PS4 jitters. No more immersion-breaking lag. This baby runs clean, and it looks damn good doing it. But you know what elevates this remaster into shut up and take my money territory? Horde, Assault, Mode. This right here, this is a full-blown, gut-wrenching, adrenaline-drenched, heart-pounding addition that didn't have to exist. But now that it does, I never want to go back. You jump straight into the chaos. No long prologues, no storytelling detours. Just you, a gun, and hundreds of freakers screaming your name. There's unlockables. There's injectors that add crazy modifiers. You want more points? Fine. Trade away your health. Up the stakes. Get punished. You think you're a zombie game veteran. Step up, because this mode doesn't coddle. It devours. But wait, we're not done yet. You want replay value. How about permadeath mode? That's right, die once and it's game over. Forever. That's the mode for the masochists, for the purists, for the Deacon diehards who spit on autosaves and eat checkpoints for breakfast. And if that's not enough, try speedrun mode. Yeah, someone at Bend Studio said, what if we turn this open-world survival game into a freaking track meet? Boom! Time trials, leaderboard chases, ghost runs. It's wild. And then there's the accessibility features, and let me give them credit, they went in. You can adjust gameplay speed. You can tweak visuals, customize the HUD, tailor it to you. Whether you want it slower, faster, deadlier, or more forgiving, they give you the keys. They don't just hand you a game, they hand you control. Oh, and for my PC people out there, they didn't forget you. The Broken Roads DLC gives you the new content too. Horde Assault, challenges, the works. No platform favoritism here. Everyone gets to bleed together. And don't forget, every post-launch update from the original Days Gone. Bundled in, no nonsense, no upcharges, all those challenge modes, the Horde survival trials, the bike races, all of it's included. This isn't just the definitive version of Days Gone, it's the redemption arc. Now look, let's be honest, the story, still flawed, still bloated, still has pacing problems that stretch tighter than a rubber band about to snap. You'll hit moments that drag, side quests that feel like errands, characters that vanish for hours on end. But you know what? That's life. That's chaos, that's survival, and buried under all of it is a beating heart. A tragic, painful, raw love story that keeps you going. Deacon sent, John isn't your typical hero. He's not noble, he's not gentle, he's broken, angry, lost, but damn if he doesn't feel real. He rides for something, for someone, and that makes all the difference. It makes the world worth exploring, the camps worth building, the roads worth riding. And that map, Still massive, still gorgeous. Oregon's wilderness looks stunning on PS5, and it's littered with side content, bounties, upgrades, ambush camps, infestation zones, hidden lore. And yes, the repetition is still there, but it's more polished, more rewarding, and more focused this time around. Oh, and did I mention you can transfer your save from PS4? Yes, you don't have to start over. Bend Studio respects your time, your journey, your scars. Look, the original Days Gone at launch was a mess. Glitches, bugs, characters teleporting, dialogue cutting off mid-scene. I remember one guy's head spinning like a damn Beyblade. But they fixed it, over time, and now with the remaster, that stability is locked in. That quality is baked in. Sure, I had a few issues. In Horde Assault, some supply boxes wouldn't open. Minor stuff, but compared to the chaos of 2019, this is a miracle. And you know what? These small bugs, patchable, Bend is listening. They care. They've always cared. The only ones who didn't were the damn suits who pulled the sequel. And that, my friends, is the real tragedy. Days Gone was denied its chance to grow, denied its evolution. It had the sales, it had the fans, but it didn't have the critical praise Sony worships like gospel. So they shelved it, buried it, but this remaster, this is the resurrection. This is the middle finger to the doubters. This is Bend Studio saying we're still here, and we're not done. So yeah, Days Gone Remastered. It's worth every damn penny. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, suit up, because the ride's smoother, the engine's louder, and the freakers, they're hungrier than ever. So grip that dual sense, throttle that engine, load that shotgun, and ride, Deacon. Ride through the flames, ride through the doubt, ride through the legacy you were never allowed to finish. Because this time, we are listening.